Welcome back to the Sedona International Film Festival 2020. I'm Tanya June Moore, and I'd like to thank the Sedona Advertising Agency, Broadcast Rentals, and the Sedona Rouge for making this media room and live stream possible. I have more wonderful filmmakers and an actress in the seat with us now. Please introduce yourselves in the film.
I'm Christine Kellogg-Darrin, and I'm the female actor in the film.
My name's Kieran Thompson. I'm the director of the film. It's called Wish You Were There.
So the film festival here in Sedona is kind of a big deal. How does it feel being here?
It's wonderful. I'm local to Arizona. I grew up in Tempe, and I first came to the Sedona Film Festival years ago when I was a film student at Scottsdale Community College. Mm-hmm. And it was wonderful. We have some great festivals in our state, but I think that it definitely each have their own character, and this one has a lot of special and prestigious and films you just never would see anywhere else. And when we finished this film, we targeted Sedona as our world premiere. And
so it's
going
world
to be
premiere.
The world premiere today, yeah.
Oh, did you hear that, folks? Our local audience, you get a world premiere here at the Sedona Film Festival.
But you can't come because it's sold out.
So whoever has the lucky ticket, way to go.
Yes.
Way to go. Well, let's watch the trailer because I want to get involved in the film. It's beautiful.
This is incredible.
It's pretty amazing.
That whole life.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Do you get this?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, this glass. Look at this glass. Somehow or another, I don't think you get it.
I get it. I do.
You really get it?
Yes.
Everything
it's
I said.
Beautiful.
Because somehow or another, I don't think you got it.
I get all of it. It's
You get all of it.
beautiful.
Not the middle, but you get all of it.
All of it.
Because this is one fantastic building.
Oh, Tom.
What is this, a waterfall?
I was wondering the same thing.
It's huge.
Dating at any age can be challenging, but this is so sweet. What was it that inspired this?
You know, it was written by Chris Heck. He's a good friend of mine, also another director local to Arizona. And I have to give a lot of credit to the Phoenix Art Museum. It's their 60th anniversary this year. And instead of doing commercial campaigns, they brought us on to make some short films celebrating the people who go to the museum and showing the diverse group of people who go to the museum. And you will see a lot of older people at museums, but I think there's this assumption that you know their story.
Yes.
That, oh, I know who they are, I have these preconceived notions about those people. But what I loved about this story is you got to see that feeling of new love with an older couple, while also exploring the patience and perseverance required by a long-term relationship. And when I really honed in on those feelings, I was just so excited to be a part of it and honored that Chris asked me to come on and direct it.
Yeah. How did it feel? I mean, I heard that that scene was improv. What was the initial underlying emotion during that scene?
Well, I think it was about how, like you said, at any age, we can love, we can be charmed, we can find ourselves tickled by somebody else, and just how beautiful that is, and sometimes how fleeting that is. But the power of those moments, and also I want to say about the Phoenix Art Museum, there's also being in that space is so inspiring, and exploring art and discovering art with another person.
Yeah.
And sharing those things, it's really a beautiful way to remember things, to bond anew. I mean, there was so much going on. It was very emotional. It was very, very emotional.
Yeah, I could tell that you were really into this. And how did you cast these two? I mean, was there a chemistry right away?
Yes. So,
Fortunately.
you know, I am big on always finding the right person for the role. And we saw a lot of talented people locally in Phoenix first. I always will cast in Arizona and give local actors a chance. But we just didn't find the people who felt right for the roles. So we went out to Los Angeles. Our producer, Joshua Gonzalez, made it work with our tight budget. And we went out to LA and cast. And there was this random series of events where Christine's partner, who was supposed to be in the scene at that time in the audition, was late, and Lester, who we cast, was early. So he came in and did the scene with Christine, and by the end, we were all crying.
Oh.
And
Including us.
Yeah, including them. And that was the first, sign that this is something
right.
really special. But then I gave some very specific notes, and they both reacted so well with very little time. And we just knew they were the ones. Mm-hmm. There was just no question.
It's such a sweet film, and it tells a really gorgeous little slice of life and a slice of time. I believe that the audiences here are really going to enjoy this. Where can the audiences out there in the world that are watching, keep up with this film?
So follow social media. The Phoenix Art Museum will definitely let you know when it's out. Eventually, after we do a festival run, we will do some sort of premiere at the museum, and then it will be available online, likely this summer, for everyone to watch. And there are 2 other films as part of the series that also will be released throughout the year. So I would follow the Phoenix Art Museum on social media.
Wonderful. And thanks for partnering with an art museum. Thank you for supporting the arts, not just the performing arts, but still art as well. So
it was an honor. It was to have that location alone was unbelievable. We would never have access to something like that on a budget of this scale.
No, it was magical and beautiful. Well, it's such a stunning venue anyway.
yes.
Everything in it, so it was really.
And they were just so supportive of us as artists. They let us do our thing and were so encouraging. And so to create a piece of art for an art museum was just really special.
It's perfect.
Yes,
right?
it really
what an
was.
honor. What an honor.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for making the film. I can't wait to
Thank
hear
you
your
so
feedback this evening and the rest of this week.
Yeah, thank
Stay
you.
tuned. We will be back with another filmmaker for the live stream, and we want to shout out our hashtags this year. It's Sedona Film Fest 2020 and Sedona Film Fest 26. Stay tuned.